In today's video, why track data as an instructional coach? A collaborative Coach Better quick tips episode with me and Diana together. Hello, coaches. Welcome back to another episode of Coach Better quick tips. My name is Kim Cafino, and I've worked with hundreds of teachers, coaches, and leaders in schools around the world to help them create thriving and sustainable instructional coaching programs. And I'm on a mission to help you coach better. Wherever you are in your coaching journey, come learn with me in one of our courses or private mentoring packages designed for instructional coaches. Join our Coach Better global community and find all of our resources for instructional coaches on our website at coachbetter.tv. If you have a question you'd like to hear us answer or a topic you'd like us to discuss, please drop us a line on our website at coachbetter.tv/ask. Join our Coach Better Facebook group or find us on social media at Eduro Learning and send me a DM. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to catch all of our latest episodes here on YouTube. Today's episode is all about why tracking data as an instructional coach is so important for your practice. This is a conversation Diana and I often have with our participants in the Coach Certificate and Mentorship Program, and we wanted to share it here with you too. This video is designed for current coaches who are building in reflective practices to continue to hone their craft. If you're a brand new coach and you're curious about how to get started, you might want to check out this video that I'll link right up here. If you're not sure what's right for you, take our free quiz to determine your level of coaching mastery and get a tailored list of free Coach Better resources designed to meet you right where you're at in your coaching journey. Find it at coachbetter.tv/quiz. All right, let's jump into the episode. It is almost the end of the school year, and we know that this time is even busier than the rest of the year. But even though it's busy, we need to make sure we make time for reflection. Just like we need to remember to get post-classroom visit coaching conversations scheduled, we also need to be intentional about reflecting on our own practice as coaches.
As coaches, we know there's no learning without reflection. John Dewey says, quote, "We do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience." If we are continually asking our coaching partners to stop and reflect, and they ask their students to do it, we already deeply understand the value of this process. This is the same reason we need to stop and reflect as coaches. Today, we're going to share 3 key reasons to track data as a coach, along with some questions you might want to ask yourself as you go through this process.
Our first reason is to look back, to see if you've achieved your goals, to see how you supported your colleagues, to see where your time and energy has gone, to better understand your impact.
Some questions you might want to ask are, how did you document your coaching this year? What did you uncover? What did you learn? What do you know now? What impact did you make? Does this align with the expectations for your role? This is why you need clarity. How does the data you uncovered align with the school goals or priorities? What could you have captured that maybe you didn't? What do you need to adjust or refine for the year ahead? How can this information help you plan for the next year?
Once we stop and reflect, the next step is to take action based on what we've learned. Peter Drucker says, follow effective action with quiet reflection. From the quiet reflection will come even more effective action. Combining your reflection process with intentionally planning can help ensure that you move forward in the direction you want, rather than just continuing what you did the year before. This is exactly the continuous growth process we are advocating for in our work as instructional coaches.
Number 2, look ahead. To identify what needs to be adjusted in the next academic year in terms of your practice and what you measure about your practice to set goals, and to be intentional about how you measure the impact of your coaching practice to help you decide how to spend your energy and time, what to say yes or no to in the following year, to set yourself up for success.
Some questions you might want to ask yourself are, how can the information you gathered last year and your reflection help you set your goals for the next year? How do your intentions for the next year align with school goals and vision? What adjustments do you need to make to your practice to better meet your goals or the school goals or align with your role expectations? When and how often are you going to collect information about your practice? Are you using needs assessments, feedback surveys, regular input from your coaching partners? And how often and how are you asking the same questions to compare responses? How are you going to collect this evidence? Are you using a survey? Who are you seeking feedback from and what are you asking? And how are you measuring your time so that you can help your school leaders understand what you do and why it's so important? Setting intentional goals based on reflection means that we're using data to guide our decision-making. Informed decision-making ensures that our time spent as coaches is moving us in the right direction, in the direction we need to go. And it keeps our work aligned with school vision and mission. Without data to guide decisions, we're just guessing.
And number 3, share and connect. It's important to remember that coaching is not taking place in a bubble. You need to be intentional in communicating how coaching is supporting the vision and mission of the school, to make connections for other stakeholders, to celebrate successes, to validate your role, to build community and enthusiasm around coaching, to recognize the work of your coaching partners, and to be intentional about who you reach out to in the next academic year.
Some questions you might want to ask yourself are, what connections can you make between the work you and your coaching partners did and student learning outcomes? What successes can you build on for the following academic year? And how can you be more intentional about sharing the data over the next academic year with your school leaders, parents, teachers, and your stakeholder community?
There's no one right way to do this. The process is never done. It's ongoing and always being refined. It's important to not only be reflective about the information you gather, but also the process. As you're wrapping up this academic year, we'd like to invite you to consider the ways that you reflect on coaching practice, set intentions for the following year, and how you share those insights with your school community.
We hope that these 3 key reasons to track data as a coach, along with some questions you might want to ask yourself as you go through the process, is helpful for you as you are winding down your academic year. To recap, they were to look back, to look ahead, and to share and connect. If being a reflective practitioner as an instructional coach is something you realize you want to grow in, please stay tuned for more great opportunities to learn with us. Hi, coaches. I'm back to share more opportunities for you to continue to grow. If you are ready to dig deeper into being more intentional in your coaching practice, or you're new to instructional coaching and you're curious about getting started, join us in one of our courses for coaches. We have programs to support you at every stage in your journey, from new coaches moving from the classroom to a coaching role, to current coaches ready to be more intentional and strategic in their practice, to experienced coaches ready to lead. Find them all at coachbetter.tv/learn. Start by trying one of our free workshops where you'll be able to dig deeper into the concepts we talked about today and get a peek at our courses for coaches. You can find them all on our website at coachbetter.tv/workshops. Wherever you are in your coaching journey, we can support you. If you're curious right now and you have questions, please reach out. You can leave a comment below. You can ask a question on our website at coachbetter.tv/ask. You can join our Coach Better Facebook group, or you can find us on social media and send me a DM. I'd love to support you on your coaching journey. See you next time.